Hi everyone, it's Shannon with Apex Tarot Pure Spirit, and I'm here to do our first tarot reading. I'm asking everyone to please go down and watch I did a chit-chat this morning about some things that were very profound that happened this morning with me, and it would behoove everyone to go and watch that. I think it's only about 17 minutes long, but it will save your life if you're wanting to make things right, because we know a flood's coming. And that's all I will say. Talk about profound things happening here. When the divine speaks, we better listen. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get in here. Happy birthday to you, Capricorns. I hope it's fantastic. So 30th, my goodness. It's something huge today. It's Empress energies. Businesses, romance, children with the Empress, being a nurturer, public things, prosperity being affected with the Empress energies, growth, good rewards if we're in the upright. Thank you, sweet divine. What's the word today for the collective? Okay, we've got two coming out here, and I'm gonna take them both. I cannot pause this video, so it's the cuff, and we've had this before. It's to bend and to curve and to tame something or subdue something, as to be bent to another's will. It's an anointing, and it's like a suppression of something, but it represents judgment and justice energy here. It's the 11th letter, and that takes us to yesterday's date. Now, we know that the justice scales are actually found within the Empress energies herself. And so, like I said, this is something huge here taking place today. I was telling everybody to go back and to watch the next 72-hour readings, because they end today, but also was stating on there that there's no time in the spirit. At the same time, it was a right now word. And because the spirit is a mystery to us, but spirit don't lie, and it's going to play out because he keeps showing it time after time after time. Okay, and so we've got this energy here to tell us that I'm balancing out the scales, guys, he says. Okay, and we can't escape what's happening. There's a flood coming, and the spirit won't let me give up on that because of something so profound that happened today that I shared. I've got to do my work, and if people don't want to keep hearing that, well, I guess get off this channel and you will get swept away. All right, because we're coming to a judgment of the thing. Okay, we got the moon here as well. The hunting and chasing and laying down an ambush, or this is going to be something for you and I to be connected to being righteous and humble. It's really up to us. This is bending to somebody's will, or being bent down and hunting something. Really your choice of whatever you want, baby. It's whatever you want, because you have free will. You and I can do whatever we want, but we'll pay for the consequences, because there's already a predetermined path for you and I. Okay, and I don't know what else to say. I'm trying to as I'm talking here, I'm trying to look to see if this is an actual word, because of the way that I am recording. I cannot put it on pause, so just give me a quick second, because I would like to see the divine will allow me to find it. If not, I'll get on and do another video. Okay, just give me a second. So will we be bent to the spirit's will of truth is really what it boils down to, guys. It really is what it boils down to. What's the Sadi? Now, the moon energy is, also is the mother. And today's date is a mother figure energy. If you've got aught in your heart where mothers are concerned or your children are concerned, I would really make it right with your kids. Really, or family. The moon rules over the 4th house, right? And that's about our family. It's real emotional stuff. And hold on just a second. 229. Real emotional stuff. And people have done things, baby mama wars. We got two mamas coming out here. The moon mama and the universe mama. Okay, and it's all created by the great divine. You and I if we don't get our emotions intact, people are going to lose their mind. We've already been seeing it come across this table for quite some time now. Well, I can't find this word, so I guess we'll just go ahead and get in here and see what the spirit wants to say, because I really thought maybe I could find something here, but I'm not seeing it. Kind of hard to talk and to look at things at the same time, and hopefully people's wheels are turning. I mean, the divine's so tangible here on this channel, and if you have clicked upon this channel, it wasn't by accident. It really wasn't by accident. Yeah, I don't see any word here. So anyway, let's go ahead and get in here and see what, basically we already got the feel of what's going on. You either going to stand firm and yet be tamed to the spirit of truth. Okay, because it's showing both. It's showing 11, but it's showing like a smile. It looks like that. Okay, but it means to be bent to something. If you're going to go get cuffed, people are going to get cuffed in a way beyond what they even think. All right, the spirit's trying to allow people to be humble and upright. To be upright, okay? To be bent to another's will in wickedness is not being upright. That goes back to that laying down, chasing, hunting, in ambush, and all that kind of stuff. And then that's why the flood's coming for us, to get a clue that, look, the divine says, I've got an anointing that can destroy those yokes and those chains from you, but you've got to do it my way. Look, this will break down to a 2 or a 20, which is still judgment. It's still the 8th house coming out here, along with high priestess energies as well. That's incredible. That's absolutely incredible. Thank you, sweet divine. Give me past, present, future, what's in the environment, what you suggest for the situation. Show us the hopes and the outcome for whatever it is that you want to speak to us about with this moon energy, these emotions, this flood that's coming, this subduing, this anointing that destroys yokes from this wickedness. Okay, so we've got the Princess of Cups. Now this is apology energy coming out. We also got sorrow at the bottom. Well, we already know that there's sorrow coming to people who will not get out of their pride. The divine's going to bend them. He's going to make them be bent, and going to show everyone who he is. He's the I am. I am this, I am that, and you cannot tag me on anything else. There's no title you can put on the spirit. The spirit is our salvation of truth. And people need to make a thing right. Okay, so we've got the Page of Cups coming out here, and that's an emotional nurturer. We've got emotions right here going off here with the moon in a really big way. Okay, got to get over your pride. Okay, have strength. Got the strength card here. So in the past, we've got the 6 of Cups, which is pleasures and people giving into things and did things that got them now in a place of needing forgiveness, because this is a forgiveness card. All right. The past is in the past position. Okay. Things that were familiar to you and I. Old friends, whatever that was for you, sentimental feelings, people being in nostalgia. Okay, so the past is showing the past itself, because the past will always come back around and we'll get tested on things that we did not pass the test on. Okay, just like the moon has its cycles as well. Okay, and it's judgment time. Okay, we cannot escape it. Everything has its time. In the right now moment, yes, it's a brand new start. Oh, are you going to jump off the cliff? Are you going to be afraid because there's an alligator there? Alligators are going away. They're going to get their head chopped off. Okay? And you don't have to be afraid, because the moon will take you back to fear. Okay? That those demonic entities have no right to put fear in you, because the divine says, I'm going to hunt them now for what they did, because they gave way to that kind of stupidness. Okay? Even though this is unknown territory, it's time to start over. You go give an apology or forgive somebody. It's a brand new start here. In the very near future, look what's showing up. The tower's coming down. The pride's coming down. Like I said, it's coming straight out of heaven. Hellfire is coming right out of heaven itself. There's a flood coming, guys. Pride and ego is coming down, and people's stuff going to get touched. And you better have a paradigm shift right here, right now. Okay? The serious. I hate feeling the serious energy have to come through me, but it, like I said, this is my job. I cannot escape it myself. If I work for the great divine, and it is what it is. We got heavens coming out here in the right now moment. We're right here starting over, and then in the very near future, there's something just like that. Something's going to be swept away just like that. Go watch that video I did this morning. The Hierophant. Well, that is connected to Empress energies. This is huge. This is all of society itself. Marriages, governments, hospitals, your spiritual matters. People who should be of really high regard right here in these organizations. This is your bank systems. And then this is the suggestion of what the divine says that we need to do to fix something, because in the very near future, there's a tower coming. Get this stuff right. Get your families in order. Get out of your pride. Sexual situations going on here as well. There's judgment on it. There's judgment on it. In the environment is the Empress herself coming out. My goodness sakes. Well, and she's caring and she's kind and she's loving, and we've got a child here, or children, or apologies, or births, and things like that. And she's sitting on that moon there. Okay? And we got the moon itself coming out here, and she's making the moon, sit on her rumpus and making it bend itself. This is amazing to me. Look at this, guys. The cough itself is to bend and to curve something. Well, the moon has also got a curve to it. She's sitting on it right here, right? And it means to subdue something. She's subdued it. She just sat right down and said, I don't think so. Okay? And it's also, it looks like a smile here, the cough, right? And it's got the 2 wands. Well, the 2 wands, like I said, is the justice card, okay, in the deck. And so she would represent those 2 wands, and she's literally sitting within that very picture that we're seeing in a totally different way. That is amazing to me. That's amazing to me. Something huge is right here in the environment for a new start. We're getting a new start. Look, there's water here. There's a flood coming, okay? And you better make some things right, guys. We better make it right with, and some people have tried to make things right, but because of pride, they're going to wish they had. They're going to wish they had. Talking about your homes, your assets, your family, your children. People who are superficial. You've got another thing coming right now. Look at all the heavens showing up. In the hopes, and this is the number 1. So we got the Fool, and then we go to number 1. The hopes is to be able to manifest something and communicate. And I know that there are people that are trying to get to the point to communicate, but their pride is so damn high. And I'm telling you, a flood's coming to you. The divine's making you bend down. Making you. Stand firm to bend down. It all is right there, every bit of it. It's all the same emblem here. You bend by standing, and you stand by bending. You will never be able to figure out the great divine. He's everything. I don't care. You can get it in your mind what you think it's going to look like, and the flood's going to come the way that the divine wants to manifest it. This is manifestation energy coming out here. And in the mind is to be able to manifest something brand spanking new that's going to work for you successfully, because the magician has all 4 of the elements. Oh, the great divine is the great magician of them all. Look, the whole ZODIAC showing there. The outcome is a defeat for the wicked. A defeat for the wicked. It says defeat. Because they did it, the divine's going to do it now. This is a 5. This is a 5. And this is exactly what the divine says. This is my suggestion for you. Take care of the stuff in society. Because the outcome is a defeat. Either way you look at it, the divine says there's still people that won't do it, and so I've got to defeat them. It's coming whether they like it or not. It's coming whether they like it or not. And they better have strength. An 8. There's an 8 right here. We've got what breaks down to a 2 or a 20. There's still a judgment on a thing. The cough itself still represents a judgment on a thing. It's amazing to me. Absolutely amazing to me. I'm just going to leave it there because the spirit has already confirmed a thing. What will you do today? You need to go back and watch those 72-hour readings and really get over yourself if you're standing in pride. Because the Creator's got his eye on what's fixing to happen on your assets, your homes. Are you protected? Are you inside the house? Because in a roundabout way, we still got the house energy coming up here with the mothers. Okay? That's a nurturer energy, supposed to be. Shalom.